How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Nerdy Jock. I'm the Nerdy Jock, Nick Angle, and this is making a D&D character with the Nerdy Jock. That's right, everybody. We're going to make a D&D character today. I'm going to make one for you guys because I did a video about how to make a fun D&D character, and somebody asked what's my favorite race, what's my favorite class. So kind of going through that, I thought, hey, why don't I make a character for you guys, explain a little bit more of that process that I go through, and let's just have a little bit of fun with this. So I've got my handy iPad right here. I'm going to do it with DnDBeyond. I will put the link in the description below. I've got my dice that we're going to need, and we're just going to have a little bit of fun with this. Okay, guys, so like I said in the first video on how to make a fun D&D character, I said you got to roll some stats. So let's roll these stats. I've got 4 6-sided dice here. I'm going to roll into my my handy dice tray, and we're going to take 7 rolls total. And this gives us a little bit of flexibility and makes things a little bit more interesting. So let's roll away. All right. And remember, you re-roll ones. Purists out there, suck a lemon. Re-roll your ones. All right. What do we got here? We got a 5. 12. Not a bad start. Not a bad start. All right. We got a 13. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, another 13. That's not bad. That's not terrible. Not terrible. And honestly, if you do roll terribly, remember that's not the stats you're gonna end a campaign with. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, got a 1. The character's gonna grow. The character's gonna grow, so don't worry about it. 1. Okay, this is 1. That's not good. Ah, there we go. 15. There's a good stat. That's not bad. 2 1s. Ooh. 16. Uh, 12. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 6. We're going to do one more. 15. You know what? That's actually not bad. That actually worked out pretty good. So what we're going to do now, we have our stats, right? So we've got 7 total that we've rolled. We have a little bit of flexibility in there, and we're going to go to D&D Beyond, all right? And go to create. Now, you can start a profile for free and create. I think it limits you to how many characters you can create. But if you pay for it, then there's certain things that you can get more. Do that with what you will. And also, it has all the books and stuff on here, so you don't have to go out and buy the books like I did before I even knew that this existed. You can actually get it on the website itself. So we're gonna go create a character. And somebody, like I said, somebody asked me what's my favorite, class? What's my favorite race? What's sort of the favorite character that I like to kind of develop? Now, I will say this: my favorite race has always been and will always be dwarves. I don't know why. I love dwarves. Just connect with dwarves on a different level. And it's funny, I'm 6'1". It's not like I'm short and stocky here. But I connect with the bullheadedness. I connect with the running in sort of head first into problems. I connect with just being this, tank that is hard to knock over. It's how I played the game of hockey. It's how I played every sport, which really doesn't bode well in sports like basketball and soccer. You really shouldn't throw wicked elbows and and just be like, there's no contact. It's not a sport. It's baseball was easier to get away with because baseball is a team sport baseball is an individual sport masquerading as a team sport. Okay. All right. So we're getting into character creation. Let's go standard. All right. Now, I did say that sometimes you want to pick your, I didn't say sometimes, I would always do this. Pick your class first. The reason why I do that is because race, you can be any race, okay? But I think today, and I had this idea about this, I want to make a rogue. Stick with me now. I want to make a rogue. I have yet to make a rogue, but I want to make a rogue. And primary ability will be dexterity. Great. We're going to go back now. I'm going to go to race. All right. I'm going to throw this out at you. I'm making a dragonborn. Yeah. Yeah. I'm making a dragonborn rogue. I think it'll be fun. Draconic ancestry. Okay, so what are we going to do? I think with a rogue, I think it would be fun if we do black dragon ancestry. I'm going to, yeah. Okay, so let's go into the description right now. So I've got a dragon rogue, and we have to, we got to create like a bit of a backstory here. So now they give you some ones like a soldier, a sage, a noble, haunted one, folk hero, criminal, spy, acolyte. Those are super easy things. You can now we're literally doing this right off the cuff. This is just off the top of my head here. I'm going to use a little bit of the D&D stuff. I'm going to do a criminal or a spy. I think that'll be fun. So here's what I've got going on as my brain is going through this. So I've got a rogue. He's a dragonborn. I'm going to say I always want like little fun backstories. Like I had a cleric, a cleric dwarf who had a bit of, not Tourette's, but he was like super inappropriate. Like he would just say things that were just downright inappropriate. So I kind of want something similar to that. But I'm going to say this. I'm going to have him have a dice set and tools. He has bagpipes. He 100% has bagpipes. He is going to be a dragonborn rogue. I'm Scottish. So sue me. He's got bagpipes. Yes. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Okay. So, I mean, we can all write this out, but I think I'm not going to write this out right now. He's going to be chaotic neutral. He's not going to have a faith, though, and his lifestyle is going to be modest. So here's what I've got. I've got a rogue dragonborn. He plays dice. He's got bagpipes. I'm going to say he's a bit of, like, he seems to just fall into, like, situations. So he came from a modest background. It wasn't like he needed to be a criminal. He just finds himself in weird spots and, just seemed to have, just a talent, I guess. With the acid spray, he could melt stuff and just get into things. So that's the direction I'm going with this. All right, I'm gonna be perfect. Okay, let's go to abilities. Let's go to abilities. Manual, because I rolled them. Okay, so dexterity is going to be, that's a big stat for rogue. So that should probably be our big stat, right? Yeah. So let's throw a 16 into there because we rolled one, so let's do it. Constitution, again, he grew up pretty modest, I would say. I'd say his dad is not well-to-do, but they did okay. Again, didn't need to get into this. So I'm going to go with his constitution as maybe a little bit lower. I'm going to give him a 13 at constitution. Intelligence, Again, I'm going to go... No, you know what? I'm going to give him strength. I'm going to give him... I've got the 213. No, I've got 213. So I'm going to give him a 13 in strength. Wisdom. I'm going to give him a 12 in wisdom because he's not very perceptive at all. However, I'm going to give him... I'm going to give him a 15 in charisma and intelligence. You know what? I'll give him another 12. I got 2 12s. I know I have another 15, but I want to just kind of see how that would play out. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, like he's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. He does kind of like he's fallen into a lot of these things and just gotten himself into bad situations and finds himself where he needs to like pay somebody back. So he does something and then he's good at it. And that's going to be the whole backstory. That's his whole backstory. Oh yeah, that's going to be awesome. Okay. We gotta pick some proficiencies here. So when we're looking at proficiencies, let's do stealth. Let's do sleight of hand. This all makes sense. And let's do athletics? Acrobatics? No, let's do persuasion. Sure. Like that all makes sense to me. Deception, stealth, sleight of hand, persuasion. That's what he does. That's his thing. Like a dragonborn that is good at sleight of hand. Like sleight of hand. Come on now. Silly. How is a dragonborn going to hide anywhere? Hilarious. Okay. This actually is a character I would want to play. I really want to play this guy now. We have to... Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. There we go. And you can see... so he has a... he has a +2 in strength already because he gets +2 at being a dragonborn. The +3 to dexterity. He gets +1 to constitution. He's got +1 to intelligence and wisdom. So he's not completely out of the woods, but not his strong suit. His constitution. He's lived an easier life, and he's kind of fallen into this now. So. Yeah, we'll see. I know, he's only got like 9 hit points right now, but like we'll fix that. Like, but this is just an easy, quick character build. I'm gonna show you guys like all his skills and stuff too, so you guys can kind of see. So there you go, guys. Off the top of my head, there's the character. I hope you guys found this insightful. And just understand kind of where I'm going with this. So, like I said, there's not a lot of rogue dragonborns out there. At least I haven't seen many. Just because it's not a race that you would normally associate with rogues. You would associate like halflings or even gnomes for that matter, elves, things like that, half elves. But yeah, why the hell not? A black dragonborn, maybe a little bit of an outcast too, but super charismatic. Not really worldly though, and yeah, just gets himself into trouble. I think it's a fun character. I think it's a fun character idea. So I hope you guys liked it. Please comment below. Let me know what you guys think. We'll keep doing this stuff, and maybe next time we'll even talk building campaigns, building scenarios, all of that fun stuff. D&D Beyond, great resource. I'm going to link it in the description below. Check it out. Thank you again, guys, for checking this out. Hit like if you like this video. Hit subscribe. Please tell your friends. We're always trying to grow this channel. And remember, guys, it's always game time. Let's go, baby!